Hello, Jimmy. So I sent you, or maybe Chris sent you, the Wikipedia link of Samatha and Vipassana. I find from my experience that maintain the Samatha and Vipassana equally is very, very important. So, Buddha's teaching have so many different lineage, different school, so many books. Sometimes we find it's hard to find destination or to find the technique that's special or unique for me or for you. Sometimes we lost in the jungles of teaching. But from my experience, all the Buddha's teaching can simplify into two words: samatha and vipassana. Of course, there's different branches, but this is two trunks or umbrellas. We must have a taste or learning or study. Once we understand the true meaning of samatha and vipassana, then you won't lose yourself in the seek of freedom or liberation or wisdom or whatever you're seeking for. You're grounded. You are stable. You don't lose yourself. That's why I put this title: maintain the samatha and the vipassana equally. Equally means we're not, biased into samatha. Sometimes we are so calm and serene, we don't want to engage in any activities, worldly, physically, mentally, emotionally. We just want to, get rid of everything and go to mountains, go to the meditation room, and so on. Sometimes we are also too too much of vipassana, meaning we using our intelligence too much, use our mind too much. We lose the stability of calming or serenity. That's why we need both. Actually, it's not only from, it's all, if you know the sixth patriarch of Zen or Chan in China, Huineng, Master Huineng, the greatest master in all the masters, because he created Zen. It's a very, of course, the Zen lineage went back to India. Mahakasyapa, one of the 10 disciples of the Buddha, and later on Bodhidharma went to China around 5 centuries, bring the Zen or Chan Buddhism from India to China. But actually, it was until Huineng, the sixth patriarch of Chan in China, around 7 centuries, then it really flourished with Chinese taste, with Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, and the peak of the evolution of Buddhism in China is in these two words: samatha and vipassana. And Master Huineng, the sixth patriarch, said, 定慧等持. In Chinese we say. I find it so profound, so simplified. I could use these two words or character, apply it to every situation, to every technique, even to every lineage, and it's matched so well. So that's why I want to share this samatha and vipassana here. We can read the Wikipedia link here. Just to give a quick view that samatha is the serenity of the mind or inner calm, inner stillness, tranquility, of the mind. But only when you really experience this samatha, you have your own taste. Otherwise, all the understanding is a literal understanding, or only in mind, is not in your heart. That's why I always said experienced knowledge is critical. Knowledge itself is not enough. You have to experience it, becomes yours. Like now, can you recognize the serenity of the mind? Can you access the inner stillness, inner calm? It's right beneath every activity, physically, mentally, emotionally. Samatha, a meditative calm. This is the foundation of the Vipassana. It's like if you want to study something, say a cell phone or flower, maybe a flower is better. If you want to study a rose, you have to look at it with your full attention. I don't have a flower here, sorry. Say your hands. We never study our hands. Now, you try to study your hands. You have to calm enough to study. Study your hands now. You look at it, feel it, rub it. Actually, this is kind of samatha already. You have to be fully present. This samatha, inner calm, inner stillness, meditative calm, could be used or applied to every subject of our life. Piano, guitar, badminton, table tennis, ski, hiking, everything. We have to focus. Focus with a peace, with inner calm. Make sense to you? Then from here, from this tranquility of the mind, we have as a human being, we have ability to perceive, to see, to study. To study of what? The truth of all the forms, names, relationship, family, even. To study the essence of all the phenomena world. For example, the essence of piano and essence of painting is totally different fields. But if you have vipassana or insights, you can see the similarity between the the piano, playing piano, and the painting. Can you find any similarity between these two seemingly so different subjects? Buddha again. That's vipassana. It's an abstraction of all the phenomena world. No matter it's hiking, it's doing, it's not doing, it's it's cooking, it's talking, it's walking. Buddha abstract or draw a conclusion that the ultimate truth that can be applied to every non-dual world or activities. Dual activities. Good, bad, yes or no, beautiful, ugly. And he conclude as what? So that's a. So if I just give you this open question, ask yourself, what's the ultimate truth that can apply to every phenomenal world, including our body and mind, including our relation, including our education, study, your background, experience, your family, your belief, no matter who you are, it's universal to everyone. You see, that is the truth. This is the ultimate truth. If you can understand that ultimate truth can be applied to everything in the dual world, that's a total picture. That's the total picture I'm talking. That's the freedom I'm talking, actually. Imagine you're a doctor or professor in a university teaching engineering, and there's another doctor, professor teaching psychology. Every doctors or every professors only know the expertise in their domain, but they don't know, or they have little understanding in all the domains of educational system. There's one thing universal and could be subtracted from all the different domains. What's that thing? So I'm talking about wisdom, the Vipassana now. Samatha, you meditate, you can calm your mind. Congratulations. But this is only step one. Samatha is not enough. I'm sorry to say. And Jimmy here has it's a calm that makes me more calm. Great. I even do not want to type, but for the sake of describing, I do. Yes. Sometimes I don't want to talk. You feel so content while you are so calm. You don't want to do anything. You feel so peaceful and happy when you are in the deep meditative state. Nothing can disturb you. But that's the Arahant, actually. That's the Arahant. I mean, in the Theravada Buddhism or lineage, Arahant is can reach a very deep level of meditative state. Then he or she is so content, calm, peaceful, and joyful. He wants to do nothing. But in the Mahayana Buddhism, we have another term, Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva not only can reach a state of very calm, peaceful content, but also she is happy to help, to offer when it's necessary, when the condition comes. Do you know what I'm saying? When our parents say, hey, do this or do that, then we apply, we do it. We are not a dead being, we are active being. We have these five senses plus the mind. We can act, we can talk, we can behave, right? So a bodhisattva is a human being or being that in a total balance between samatha and vipassana. He or she can use the insights, use the knowledge, use the technique to help anyone or anybody that try to be awakened too. So yes, that's next time I will talk about 5 wisdoms. Bodhisattva not only have the tranquility of the mind, but also with the wisdoms or knowledges. Imagine a bodhisattva is a professor of many fields or domains. She or he is not only a professor in psychology, but also a professor in physiology, in chemistry, in astronomy, in every field of domain. You know what I'm saying? A bodhisattva has a lot of knowledges, but based on the tranquility of the mind. That's what I'm. That's my purpose of life. I want to learn everything to help. That's why I'm interested in psychology, physiology, astronomy, physics. I'm interested in everything. It's a natural absorbing or learning, and everyone has this ability too. It's such a beautiful realization that we are in heaven. It's like you are studying every plant, everything in heaven. You're so enjoyable. You're so joyful. Now, in this gap of conversation, calm, peace, serenity, tranquility of the mind. So in Buddha's teaching, I'm so appreciated Buddha's teaching. He has a wisdom. So wisdoms or insights of Vipassana have different types. He categorized the insights into 4 categories. The first one is great mirror-like wisdom. Basically, when you are so calm, you can observe. The power of observation emerges after the stillness of the mind. You can observe the whole world without any disturbance. It's an unwavering clarity. I repeat, the mirror-like wisdom. If you're really still enough, the whole mind becomes a 4-dimensional conscious mirror that reflects everything in your pure awareness. You are aware of everything, yet not distracted by anything. That's the great mirror-like wisdom. You are not dead. You are so alert, yet so calm. I try to use, sometimes, if I use a physiology term, the sympathetic nerve system, which is associated with the alertness, and the parasympathetic nerve system, which is associated with digestion, calm, and resting, is in full balance. You're so alert, yet you're so calm. I want to really experience that. That's called great mirror-like wisdom. It's the foundation of other three wisdoms. And you are born to have this. It's your universal signature. Great. You're deep focused, you're engaged in this listening or conversation, yet you're so calm. I will paste also the four wisdoms here. Sometimes it's called 5 wisdoms or 4 wisdoms. It doesn't matter, as long as you. So it's a Wikipedia link for 5 wisdoms. If you look at the top interpretations, the 5 wisdoms are. Sorry, I start from the top maybe. The 5 wisdoms are 5 kinds of wisdoms which appear when the mind is purified of the 5 disturbing emotions and the natural mind appears. All of those 5 wisdoms are presented by one of the 5 Buddha families. But let's go to the essence. The first one, Tathatā-jñāna, the wisdom of suchness or Dharmadhatu, the bare non-conceptualizing awareness of Śūnyatā or emptiness, the universal substrate of other 4 jhanas. So there's 4 wisdoms or 5 wisdoms. So here is the five wisdoms, and the first one, you can say this is the body of all other 4 wisdoms, like a universal unified field. The void, let's say the field. And the second is Ādarśa-jñāna, the wisdom of mirror-like awareness. Pay attention here. Devoid of all dualistic thought and ever united with its content as a mirror, it with its reflections. The type of wisdom is transformation of 8th consciousness. So here was a lot of terminology that in Buddhism that Alayavijnana, the 8th consciousness. Anyway, so it's the Yogacara school. If you have some understanding of the Buddhism teaching, Buddha's teaching have 2 trunks, 2 umbrellas, the Madhyamaka, the middle way or the emptiness of all the phenomenal world, and another system is Yogacara, the 8th consciousness. It helps each other. It so matches each other so well from my study and from my experience. But anyway, you can digest it later, one by one, day by day. Again, the wisdom of mirror-like awareness, devoid of all dualistic thought, devoid of all dualistic. So it's non-duality. You see, we have the school of Advaita Vedanta, right? That's total different lineage from India, but yet Buddhism and Advaita has something in common here. Devoid of all dualistic thought, non-duality or oneness. Right at this moment, your pure awareness is like a pure conscious mirror, unites every content or reflection of your mirror. Right now, it's like you are the space, embracing all objects in your space right now. It's not your space. It's my space too. It's her and his space. But only wise people can see this space is hers or his or its. You see that wisdom or understanding or change of the perception? You are not one object in space, but you are the whole space embracing all objects. Same way, you are not body and mind in the awareness. You are the awareness that's embracing your body mind and others' body mind. And a wise person can realize there's no separation between the subject I and the object the other. Oneness or non-duality is realized. That's the ultimate teaching or ultimate wisdom that can free us, that can liberate us. That's why non-duality is the purpose of life and can be reached or realized through different lineages because it's the ultimate. Ultimately means it can be applied to every relatives. You follow? Do you follow? Only when you reach the non-dual, you can study every dual, every relative. Only when you reach the ultimate, the absolute, then you can study the relative without losing yourself. That's the greatest picture we should learn, we should acknowledge, we should realize. Otherwise, we fail. We fail as a human being because it's our potential, the greatest potential. You may be very good at your expertise. Maybe you're a doctor, of medication. You are a professor of psychology or physiology or engineering or IT. That cannot compete at all with this realization because that's only relative. Oh man, it's so hard to explain because every word is in a dual, a relative field. Or every word, the language itself is dualistic. Do you follow? When I say apple, there's something not apple, but I cannot say apple is same as orange. No way. People will think you are crazy. But in the Buddha's eye, there's a similarity or the substrate, identical substrate that apple and orange is same. But he's not crazy. He can see through all the different names and forms. He can be undifferentiated, while can see the differentiations. Great. I feel something in my heart like a calming substance pumping. Good. What I understand is everything is and I'm now. Great. Very good. And everything is connected. Cool. So when you feel you're one with everything, you must care, you must love, you must be compassionate. You won't hurt others because there's no others anymore. You see, that's the That's the ultimate realization. You don't need somebody to ask you to not hurt anybody, to lie or to cheat or to, to manipulate anything or anybody. You automatically and naturally help, care, love without any differentiation, yet you maintain that power of differentiation. So beautiful, so beautiful. I do follow, still have to understand, fully experience. Yes, that's why we are here. And again, there's no top limit. There's only bottom line. There's no top line to fully understand this. In Buddha's teaching, a fully understanding being, we call him or her Buddha. Buddha is the ultimate realization or the greatest doctorate degree in the world. I feel like I'm almost there in full understanding, realization. Great. Yes, I also experience everywhere I'm being talked to by same someone. I also experienced everywhere I'm being talked to by same someone. Okay. Yes. Okay, back to the great mirror-like wisdom. You're calm, yet you can study. You can tell the difference between the computer and your body sensation and your family. We're in a diversified, complicated world, phenomena world, yet you can remain simple and pure. You see that balance? You're so pure that you can see every impure thing or impure relationship. You're so calm that you can understand and experience every movement or every sound or every vibration, not only externally but also internally. That's the 定慧等持. Maintain samatha and vipassana equally. We are in a non-dual reality, yet see all the dualistic world or names and forms. That's called wisdom of mirror-like awareness. Then if you go further, Samatā-jñāna, the wisdom of awareness of sameness, which perceives the sameness, the commonality of dharmas, of phenomena. This kind of wisdom is transformation of the seventh consciousness. So again, the Yogacara school of the consciousness studies, like 8 types of consciousness. The seventh consciousness we call Klistamanas or manas. Through this wisdom, a Buddha sees beyond all superficial differentiations and perceives the fundamental of all things as Śūnyatā or emptiness. Such undifferentiation gives rise to equality. You see, equality arises when you reach this level of wisdom, awareness of sameness. You don't look upon everyone or everybody. At the same time, you don't look down at everyone or everybody. You feel equal with everything and everyone and everybody. You don't need, it's your realization now. Underneath all the differences, all the, richness, the rich and poor, the beautiful and ugly, you see everyone same. How beautiful and powerful and evoking this teaching of Buddha is. No educational system teaches us this. Your compassion, your love, your care, your help will arise without any reason. And it comes naturally, enthusiastically. Years ago, I played badminton. I finished the badminton match. At the end of that match, I feel so good. My body feels so energetic. It was a good match. It a good play. My energy is so full. My happiness is so full. It's like the flow of energy and happiness is erupting, was erupting and is erupting from that fountain of life. Oh, I want to share. I think it's like 7 or 8 years ago. I want to share. Take it, please take it. I'm so happy. I'm so energetic. Take it. That kind of feeling is so powerful. Wow. And the Nassim Haramein said, don't be afraid of you will be exhausted in terms of your energy and knowledge. No, you have that infinite, we have that access to infinite energy and information. We won't be tired or exhausted at all. Crazy. Because now you are connected to the source of the cosmos. You can use that energy as a human being, in the human being level. That's why kind of, masters or gurus can sleep so little, only 3 or 4 hours, yet they're so energetic. And their wisdom or their intelligence comes from nowhere. It's just downloaded from nowhere, yet, uploading or manifested anytime, any space. I totally agree with Nassim Haramein, and he approved that it's possible in terms of physics, in terms of modern science, and all the metaphysics or this traditional meditation system or religion is not non-scientific. It's scientific. It's accessible now. It's being approved by modern science. And it's yours. It's not somebody else. It's not some dead words in the book or in the YouTube. It's your experience. That's the most important thing. You see, through this Samatā-jñāna, the wisdom of sameness, you can see beyond all superficial differentiations and perceive a fundamental of all things as Śūnyatā or emptiness. Yet this emptiness itself is empty. So don't go to don't go to an extremes that everything's empty. I don't care anymore. No, it's not true emptiness. True emptiness is a total balance between stillness and serving, between inner calm and action, between non-doing and doing. That's a total balance. The fourth is the Tathatā-jñāna. Sorry, my Sanskrit is poor. The wisdom of investigative awareness. The chitta, maybe just for your reference. Our mind has something, have ability to study, to reason, to analyze, to investigate. You see, the wisdom of investigative awareness that perceives the specificity or specificity, the uniqueness of dharmas. So we have the wisdom of sameness, like you are filled. You recognize you're the entire ocean. Yet you don't lose your power to study every ripples and drops or waves. The fourth jhana or the fourth wisdom is a investigative awareness. You know you are ocean, yet you can study every current, drop, wave. You perceive the specificity, the uniqueness of every phenomena, every world, every waves, every drop, every ripple. This type of wisdom is a transformation of the sixth consciousness. Again, associated to the Yogacara school. And is also known as the wisdom of specific knowledge or sublime investigation. If you are fully fledged Bodhisattva, you are professors at physiology, psychology, cosmology. You are all-in-one professors. Sounds great, right? Yet you still remain calm. You don't look down everybody. You don't look up everybody. You feel the equalness. You feel the emptiness of every phenomena, every wave, every people, everything. It's crazy. It's such a mind-blowing realization. People will think this guy is crazy. Yes, crazy in a good way, in a wise way. In Chinese, let's say, the fourth one is the 妙观察智. Yes, 妙观察智. You have that special ability to analyze, to reason, to understand in every field of or domains of the knowledge. Like you can be artist, you can be a scientist, you can be a psychologist, you can be a physiologist, you can be an acupuncturist at the same time. Or you can acquaint all the knowledge and experience to you and use it, yet you're not identified with it. That's the beauty of non-identification. You have all the abilities, yet you don't identify any of them is yours. You just use it. I had 2 words downloaded via dream. I did not know these words yet back then. Samadhi and Shakti, 2 blue beings sitting next to each other on thrones or chairs. Wow, beautiful. You must have very good karma, very good karma to experience this. So very good, very good. There's like some intelligence in a form, in a being, to help you, maybe not only help you but also others, me, or we appreciate, we say thanks, teachers and gurus. Yeah, we bow to them, to all the teachings. No matter it's a dream, or no matter it's in a book, no matter it's in a YouTube channel, no matter it's from a conversation, we say thank you, thank you. I will learn from you. I will, relay your teaching, relay your love, your help, your compassion to everyone else. I'm just a channel to learn. I'm a channel to understand. Yet I was also a channel to output some, knowledge, compassion, and love and wisdom. Everyone is the same. Actually, we're doing this right now, but most time we are unconscious of it. So awareness must play a role. We must be conscious of the love, of the intelligence, of the wisdom, of the care from others first. Then we can accumulate and cook this kind of intelligence, love. Sometimes becomes mine or ours. Then we can spread or relay this information, matter, and energy to everyone, everything we encounter or met. Make sense? You're so free. We're so beautiful. We're so blessed. Thank God. Thank Buddha. Thank Jesus. Thank everybody. Thank flower. Thank wind. Thank sunlight, ocean, trees. You name it. When you say thanks, appreciation to everything, everyone, you are the generator. You are the creator of that love, compassion, and intelligence. And we are born to have this ability. Only thing is, are you conscious of it? Are you aware of it? Life itself teaches the humans. Yes. We're so blessed. We're so loved. We're so cared. We're so nurtured. Maybe it's time to nurture others, to love others, to serve others, to care others. You see that shift? You see that flow of information, love, and compassion and wisdom? Years ago, when I studied the 4 wisdoms or 5 wisdoms, the wisdom has been there for 1,000 years. I didn't know. I'm so dumb to know it, to be conscious of it. But now I know it. Wow, I appreciate it. Now the hidden wisdom or knowledge or energy is discovered by me, by you, by everybody else. And it's a human potential. Everyone can discover this unlimited connected universe by him or herself, itself too. And once you discover it, you are so happy. You're so free. The whole cosmos is you, yet only you. The whole world is all you, yet only you. Play and enjoy. Wow. Maybe let's finish this. The fifth one, the fifth wisdom, the wisdom of accomplishing activities. You see, the awareness that spontaneously carries out all that has to be done for the welfare of beings, manifesting in itself in all directions, in all space-time, in all situations, in every coordinate of space-time. This type of wisdom is created through the transformation of the five sensory consciousness. So as a human being, we have these five senses. We have the tools to express ourselves. I can speak, right? I can use my mouth to speak, like love, wisdom, compassion. All these words are from a mind. So it's kind of accomplishing activities. I am manifesting myself. I'm expressing myself through these six senses. Wow, beautiful, beautiful faculties of six senses. Most people, they're burdened by the sixth one, especially the sixth one. How it could be? We are burdened by the mind because we don't understand it. We never become enough to understand the mind itself. It's such a beautiful tool to use. After you have that study of your pure mind, I mean, not your pure mind, the activities of the mind, then you can use the mind, use these accomplishing activities to serve, to compare, to love, to care. You see that total shift of the identification or perceptions? That's called transformation, right? You transform everything because now you see the total picture. It won't stop at all. Life goes on. It's always on. But to have this mirror-like wisdom is the foundation of awakening. It's a requirement. It's necessary. It's a condition necessary to join the sages. Welcome to the club of enlightenment. Welcome to the club of sages. Mirror-like wisdom is a must. After this, mirror-like wisdom is the bottom line. Like you have entered the door of enlightenment, but There's no top line at all. That's how beautiful we are. Because most of people, they identify with body and mind. I'm so limited. I have limited capability. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Wrong perception, wrong identification. Okay, with that being said, 5 wisdoms or 4 wisdoms based on samatha, the serenity of the mind. 2 simple words. 止观 Vipassana Samatha. That's all. That's the essence of Buddha's teaching. If you really understand this samatha and vipassana, 止 and 观, you will understand everything. You will understand every knowledge of wisdom. Also, you have ability to understand the relative teaching, like other universities are teaching now. Yes, you see, I like watch movies sometimes. Wow, in the movies I can see, human mind is so complex. We are so, I like to, emptiness is form. Okay, remember that. The whole world you're projected right now is your bliss, is your emptiness. There's no confliction between emptiness and form. You will enjoy every activity. You will enjoy your hiking, your watching TV, your eating, your conversation. You'll enjoy everything you're doing, because now in everything you're doing, you find that beauty of truth, of the ultimate truth. Yeah, your girlfriend asked me if I want to watch the series Founder with her. Okay, why not? Enjoy her being and all the beings in the movie. See how underneath every actions and every movements or roles they're playing, there's a true being there. And if you see that, you see everybody, you see the beauty in the even even disgusting things. You see the beauty in the ugly thing. You can see the extraordinary in every ordinary thing. Then you enjoy everything. Make sense to you? Everything you experience is perfect, complete, joyful, blissful. and calm, because now you are the source of calm and bliss and happiness and wisdom. You see? Sorry. You see that's the power of Buddha's teaching. How powerful it is! Nothing in the educational system, in the universities can teach you this, because every teaching in the universities are a specific teaching, a relative teaching. It's not all embracing teaching. No, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. You kind of will understand omni now. OMNI. You are only. That's why you can be omnipresent, omnipotent. You are part of the God. Let's say you're not God. Don't say I'm God. No, I'm part of God. Don't brag in too much. I bow to the God. I bow to the Buddha. I bow. That's why in the Tibetan Buddhism we prostrate. Knees down, foot down, hands down, head down. Prostrate to the ultimate, to the master, you prostrate because wow, you've found the value in his teaching or in his being or in the presence of God, Buddha, or whatever. You bow, you prostrate, and you admire, you respect, you love, you after that you will act, you will love, you will care, you will help, you become free. You are the free energy and intelligence in the sky, in the cosmos. That's all. You're not bound to the birth and death anymore. You can transcend birth and death. Birth and death is not a fear for you anymore, because you see the emptiness of the birth and the death. Crazy. Nothing is crazier. When I studied the sutra, or one text, one sentence in the sutra of the flower garden sutra, Buddha said, "There is no body and mind to undergo birth and death." I repeat, we always identify ourselves as this body and mind and all the relationship, right? Our background, education, career, job, and so on. Buddha said, hold on, wrong identification. He said, in this ultimate teaching, there's no body and mind to undergo birth and death. You are immortal. You are eternal in the first place. Crazy. Big Bang is a relative theory. It's not ultimate theory at all. Times and space is relatives. You see, you transcend all your conditions. Once you can transcend birth and death, space and time, who you are. what you are, man. Crazy. Crazy. Only you have that answer. Wow, wow, wow. The wow moment becomes your everyday life. Okay, that's all for today. Jimmy and Kirsten, thank you for coming. Let's build an unbreakable connection of calm, peace, and love, of wisdom in the individual, connective, cosmic field. Bye now. Thank you.